Hello, today we're going to be talking about Nashville Numbering, and what Nashville Numbering basically is, it's a numerical system applied to a song or a group of songs to help us be able to group and memorize songs as well as transpose songs easily without having to worry about what key that they're in specifically. Okay, and so basically the way it works is we take a simple key, like the key of G, okay? And then we look at the key of G and we say, all right, what notes are in the key of G? So it's G, A, okay, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. Okay, so we take a look at the key of G. Okay, and so the first note is G, second note is A, third is B, fourth is C, fifth is D, sixth is A, seventh is F sharp, and the eighth is back to the G. Okay, so that's the key. Now let's apply that to the chords. So the first chord, or what we call the number 1 chord in Nashville Numbering, would be the G chord. Okay, the second chord, okay, would be the A minor chord. Okay, and the reason why we know it's minor is because when we look at all the notes that are involved in, let's say we did the A major chord, it would be the A, C sharp, E. Okay, we know C sharp is not in the key of G, but a C natural is, so that means it's an A minor chord. Okay, so the 1 chord is the G, then we move up to the 2, A minor. Okay, then we move up to the B, and the B is a B minor chord. Again, if we look at it, there's no D sharp. Okay, it's a D natural in the key of G, so B minor. Okay, then we move on to the C, or the 4th chord, the D, or the 5th chord. Okay, the E minor, again, because it's a B natural, it's not B flat. E minor as the 6th chord. Okay, the 7th chord is the F sharp, and the F sharp again is going to be an F sharp minor. I believe. But don't worry about it, the 7th chords are hardly used all that much. And it might even be some kind of diminished thing. But we're not going to worry about that because we're not professional like musical theorists, although we should be, but for this podcast we're not. Okay, and then the 8th chord again back to the 1 G. Okay, so this is really, really important because 2 reasons. One, it's going to help you memorize and group your songs together. Okay, so when you're doing worship, you want you want to have a flow, and so you want to be aware of the different patterns and the different keys that you're in. So it's going to help you memorize your songs, and it's going to help you group them, but it's also going to help you transpose your songs. Okay, so sometimes we get really, really stuck when we're playing in the key of G, and the song ends, and then we need to switch to the key of E, and it's just like... And it can be a very daunting shift, or if we want to go from G to A, and the song ends. And here we go. And that's not bad to have that shift, but we want to minimize it as much as possible. So let me just give you an example of how to use the Nashville Numbering. Let's say we're doing a song like, let's do like Blessed Be Your Name. Okay, so we're going to use, I'm capo 1, but we're going to use the G key formation. So it's G, or the 1, D, or the 5, E minor, or the 6, and the C, or the 4. And if you look at this, you realize the entire song is 1, 5, 6, 4. Okay, and what's beautiful about that is now if I want to play it all of a sudden in the key of A, I can go, okay, A, 1, okay, 5, E, 6, F sharp minor, and then 4, D. Okay, so now all of a sudden... I just know how to do that, and it's a little bit of memorization, but I tell you, once you get it, it's so helpful because look, we can go, blessed be the name, blessed be the name of the Lord, blessed be your name, blessed be the name of the Lord, blessed be your glorious name. Okay, and then you end the song and you start to pray a little bit, okay? And then maybe you go into talk about his name. You're the name above all names. You are worthy of all praise. And my heart will sing how great is our God. So we know it's the one chord, okay? How great. 6 is our God. Sing with me, how great is our God. And 4, and all will see how great, to the 5. How great is our God. Okay? And then if you wanted to go, you can go. Everyone sing, everyone sing. Holy is the Lord, God Almighty, the one the earth is filled with His glory. To 5, holy is the one. 4, 5. Okay, so now we're all in the same key, but because we know Nashville numbering, we're able to kind of pick out how the songs flow together. And then you can go. So here I am to worship, here I am to bow down, here I am to say that you're my God. You're altogether lovely, altogether worthy, altogether wonderful to me. Okay, so you can go through a variety of songs just in using the G formation, you know, because you know after a while you learn the patterns. Okay, so it's all about taking Nashville numbering, and first and foremost, let's look at the patterns. All right, and then when you find the patterns, then you can begin to switch and transpose the different ones. So, for instance, the 1-5-4-1, the 1-5-6-1 pattern is very popular. So we have like Blessed Be Your Name. So 1 G, 5 D, 6 E minor, and then 4 C. So blessed be the name of the Lord. Blessed be your name. And that can go to a variety of songs. Like, let me think. So 1-5-4. Oh, you can go like. Your love is extravagant. 5, 6, 4. Your friendship. Okay, it's really high, but you can see what the same key is. Or you can go Jeremy Camp's "Empty Me." Won't you fill me? 6-4 with you. Okay. And then maybe God of wonders beyond our galaxy. 6, you are holy. 4, holy. 1, the universe declares your majesty. That's the 5 chord. 6, you are holy. Holy. So there's a variety of different songs that just use the 1-5-6-4 Nashville numbering sequence, and it's really funny. After a while, you just discover, you're like, wow, Christian music, a lot of it is just 1-5-6-4 or 1.